What's up, people? Welcome to Quarantine Yala Poppy channel. Here we are going to release many videos about all kinds of stuff on a daily basis until quarantine is over. This one we're going to do is by Alex Becker's channel, Why Making Money Online is Bull percentage caret ampersand or no @ exclamation point period. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers, let me know. Leave me a comment here, please.
The age-old question. Can people actually make money online? And if so, if it's not all BS, who is the guru to follow? Who is the keeper of the sacred way to make money from your mom's basement? Who has the key? Who knows the right way? Or is it all BS? Well, in this video, the most woke internet house empty business millionaire guy, I think that's my title now, it changes every video, I'm going to tell you the truth about this. And frankly, it's going to be pretty ugly. It's actually going to sound pretty counterintuitive to what you hear from other people saying. And as a person that's actually made a lot of money online and helped a lot of people make money online, the answer's going to sound really weird. So here's the answer. No, average people can't make money online. In the past, I truly believed that everybody could go and start a business, and an average person could learn the right tactics, the right set of skills, and start a business. But about 6 to 8 months ago, I really stopped believing that. I don't think it's possible at all. And you should give me 10 minutes to explain why in this video, because if you have any intent of starting a business and you try to start one without understanding why I'm explaining this business, I don't think you're going to succeed. I think you're going to fail. I think your chances of success are borderline zero. And you should understand why, because they don't have to be zero. But if you don't get this, they will be zero. And so this is one of the reasons why I stopped selling courses. If you see any of my ads that I run right now, I only work with businesses that are doing at least usually $20,000 per month. Get into Hyros, my software company, you have to be spending at least $20,000 a month on ads. And to work with me for YouTube consulting, your business has to be doing substantial numbers, at least $10,000 to $20,000 a month, usually a lot more in many instances. And there's a reason why I do that. And it's because I think selling courses online or teaching people to make money online is some scam. Or super cringy. I do think it's super cringy. That's one of the reasons why I stopped. But it's not a scam, but it is one of the hardest challenges you can ever undertake for this one reason. And I come to understand that this challenge is taken far too lightly. Getting a person who is, for lack of better words, normal, to the mental point, the mental fortitude needed to build a successful business. It's one of the greatest challenges, one of the hardest things you can ever do. You can do it, but you need to dedicate your entire mind, focus, and life to going and not just teaching people business skills, but transforming people into people that can take advantage of those business skills. And that's hard. It's really hard. And while I've been very successful in the past, for example, H-Com really turns out people have gotten great results with e-commerce. It's not the challenge that I want to really dedicate my life to. And I want to kind of share with you my thoughts on this. Why can't average people usually go and make money? And the reason for this, the reason why an average person can't go and make money is most people think they don't have the right info. They don't have the right set of skills. They haven't learned the right thing. It is almost absolutely never, ever the education the person has, the tactics they're using. It is never, ever those things. That's why I'm like, this is tough.
All right. So obviously this guy's way more successful than me. My opinion means nothing compared to him because I'm saying that seriously because he's successful. He's successful and I'm not. So like, why does my opinion matter compared to his? Basically, is what I'm saying. In my opinion, that nobody asked for. Most people can't make money online because they don't try to make money online, right? Like when I first started doing this, there was a forum called the Warrior Forum. Any like old school like internet marketers remember the Warrior Forum? It's still around, but they got bought out by freelancer.com and they just kind of went to shit after they got bought out. But back in the day, it used to be like the go-to resource and watering hole for people who actually made a lot of money online. Now, from what I understand, it's not quite like that anymore. I don't know. I don't really go there that often anymore. Now there's other forums and YouTube, of course, and whatever. Anyway, but anyway, back then there was like the notion was coined shiny object syndrome, right? Where like you would sit on Warrior Forum and you would obsessively research like all these ways to make money. It was like, should I try Google AdSense? Should I start to drop shipping? Should I like sell on eBay? Should I do this? Should I build an email list? And like every one thing that you would research would like lead, you'd like research it obsessively. And then they would like talk about some other thing that you need to do. And then you'd go research that obsessively and it would lead to something else. And then at the end of the day, you wouldn't actually get any work done. You would just sit around all day, like making yourself insane, reading things or watching videos. And then, occasionally you'd spend money on products and then the products would just do more of the same. They would kind of be disappointing because they would just give you more quote unquote information. Well, I guess it was information. And nobody would ever actually do anything, right? So like, in my opinion, the key to making money online is to actually do the work. Like pick something and do the work, right? I've made money online. I've made quite a bit of money online, to be fair. Why don't I make any money online right now? Because I don't do any of the fucking work. I'm not like, I've done affiliate marketing. I've made thousands of dollars from affiliate marketing. I've done consulting for online marketing where people actually paid me thousands of dollars. I didn't have to do any work. I just told them what to do. Shocking, I know. I've worked as a freelancer for online marketing. I've been a content writer. I've written fucking thousands of words of articles. I've done all this shit, right? I have courses on Skillshare. I've got like 4 or 5 courses. I've done copywriting for my own courses. The reason, all kinds of stuff basically is the point, right? The reason I don't make any money from it now, well, I make a little bit here and there, is that I don't do any work on it. Like I can't remember the last time I worked on any sort of like online hustle. I don't even remember last time I actually like sat down and worked on something. Whereas when I was in those 2 years in Thailand, unless you count making YouTube videos, which I don't really, when I was in Thailand, that would be my life. I would work on it 7 days a week, and I still didn't really make that much money, to be fair. But I was working on the wrong things. Anyway, the point is this: is that like it's simple. Making money online is easy. You just have to do the work. And why do I say it's easy? It can be as simple as selling things on eBay, which is what I consider to be the easiest way to make money online. Like you go to a garage sale, random example. You go buy something on Craigslist or on Amazon or AliExpress or something, and you go on eBay and you sell it. Or you look in your house for shit that you have that you don't need and you sell it on eBay, right? That's how most people get their start, you know? It could be that easy, but why don't people succeed at it? Because they don't do it, right? When I was in Japan, let's tell this really quick, it's going to be a long ass video, but when I was in Japan, I would go to these stores in Ikebukuro and find like hentai books that you could buy for $1 or $2, and I would sell them online for $20. Now I ended up not making that much money because of the shipping, and I just like fucked it up. But to give you an idea, like the opportunities are out there. Most people just don't try.
Because what you have to do to actually get someone to generate money is you have to fix the person. You have to fix the person. You can't just teach them the things to do. It doesn't matter what the things are. And here's the crazy thing. The reason why I don't think many average people can go start a business online, and why I think most people will fail, it is almost never a skills thing. It is always an output thing. It is always the ability to get the right work done quickly and efficiently, consistently over time. That's all it comes down to. If you can master that, you can build any type of business you want. You can start businesses from scratch. Your chance for success is extremely high in my opinion. But nobody focuses on this. Nobody does this. And nobody ever puts effort into this. And it really comes down to three things. And if you understand these three things, I think your chance of starting a business online, offline, or being successful in general is extremely high. But it has nothing to do with the right skills. It has nothing to do with tactics. It has a lot more to do with making your bed. And so I truly believe the best way to actually help beginners or average people build their first business is you teach them how to make their bed. You teach them how to be a productive human being. You teach them how to think. Then they can go do anything else. And I can do that for free on my channel. So that's what I'm going to do right here. And so if you want to start a business or you want to grow your business, I swear I work with veteran entrepreneurs and they don't have a shot in hell growing their business because they don't have this down. They don't understand these three things. And the three things you have to get isolated is how the dopamine levels in your head work. Next, you have to understand how to maximize the time that you have. And three, you have to be able to set proper goals. These all sound like super basic things, but they're not, because nobody does these things. So let's just start. Dopamine. The reason why average people cannot be successful is this. Have you ever looked at people that start businesses? There's always this origin story of them being in a really hard position in starting a business. That's because people that start businesses and succeed usually have a gift that average people don't. They have a gift of pain, suffering, and fear. Those things can make you do things. They will make you do all sorts of stuff. Fear and pain will trigger you to run for miles, jump over cliffs, jump off cliffs, and do things you would never normally do. And this is why you never hear about trust fund babies going and starting businesses. They don't have pain and suffering. But you need to understand this. Average person in today's day and age, their brain is so fried, their dopamine receptors are so fried, they can't enjoy building business. There is one ultimate truth to building business. You have to enjoy it. And that's because you can't do things you don't enjoy. And the problem with most average people is you carry this little device around, you're on social media, you're playing video games, you're drinking, you're doing all sorts of things that skyrocket your dopamine levels to the point that you need so much dopamine to feel motivated to do anything that starting a business won't do. It's a low dopamine activity. Your dopamine receptors will not be triggered, they will not be engaged by the work that goes into building a business. That's the first thing. If you want to build a business, the way you motivate yourself is if you're average and you don't have a gun to your head kind of mentality, you're going to have motivation to do it. And so the only way to really achieve that motivation is you need
I saw this really good comic. Let's look this up. How motivation works. Comic. Discipline. Here we go. No. Anyway, it's like how. Here we go. This is it right here. Right. So for those of you who can't see this, how people think motivation works. Come on, keep going. You can do it. And then, this is motivation saying, that's right, I'll do it. How it actually works, right? Motivation slips the discipline switch, and then discipline carries you to actually do it, right? So that's the idea. Okay. So I think that's what he means. You know what I mean? Nitpicking, semantics, whatever. Yeah, you just have to do the work, right? Is basically what he's saying. So if you actually sit down and do the work, it'll, you don't have to want to do the work, or if you sit down and write the words that you need to write, I guess maybe if you want to do the work, it'll show more because people will be able to pick up on your passion or something like that. But yeah, that's the idea, right? It's honestly the more I have talked about fitness in the past, the more I realize that the lessons that you apply to fitness are applicable to many areas in your life, right? Like, why are some people fit and some people aren't? Because they go to the gym. Some people go to the gym and some don't. If you don't go to the gym, if you don't spend an hour a day at the gym or working out, you're not going to be fit, right? Bottom line, you just have to go and do the exercises. Do you spend an hour a day working on your online business or any online business? No, that's why you haven't made money online. You know what I mean? And researching is not working. I'm sorry. I said working for a reason. I know people, they research till they're blue in the face. They don't do shit. And where are they? In a much worse situation than the people who actually get out there and do something. I remember when I was I opened a kiosk in Australia in 2017, and I don't really care, I mean, too much about hair or hair straighteners or fucking curlers or anything like that. But because it was my business, because it was like my little baby, I cared about it. And I wanted to wake up every day and work on it and do something with it 7 days a week because it was mine. So it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
It removes all the things that are triggering dopamine in your life in excessive levels. You will not be motivated to do it. If I am playing video games constantly, if I'm going out drinking and partying constantly, if I'm on social media every single day, I will not have motivation to work in my business. I will wake up and not have my list written out. I will sleep in. I won't be motivated. And I've been doing this for nearly a decade. This is everything I'm about, and I will lose motivation. So if you're an average person and you're going into it with this type of disadvantage, good luck. It's not going to happen. The first thing you must do is a strong dopamine detox. And if you want to learn how to do that, I talked about it in like the last video. So you just go check the video. I'll have it pop up right here. Next. The reason why beginners and average people, and even veterans, don't have a chance in hell of growing or starting a business is because they don't know how to maximize their time. Let me explain this. So most beginners have a job. And the biggest thing that actually kills beginners is the fact that they have very limited time, and there's two parts to this. First off, you have a maximum output time in the day. For example, my time period where I get almost 80% of my results from is between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. Okay, I can pull a 10-hour day, but those 4 hours are where the impactful work comes from. I don't talk to anybody, I don't do anything. And see, what most beginners do is their best hours, their highest output hours in the day, they're dedicated to their job. It doesn't work like that. You need to figure out when you're most alert and when you are best during the day, and you need to find a way to work on your business during that time. So for a lot of people, this is going to be very early in the morning. What you should do if you're trying to start a business is find out this time, but most people it's going to be early in the morning, is wake up early and work on your business first thing. Get all of your hard thinking, your creative thinking put into your business, the thing you're starting. Do not start working on other people's businesses. Do not start working on your job. Do not go and apply your heavy energy to the thing that's not going to move you forward in life. Don't get off work when you're tired and your brain's already worn out, and then try to do your impact work. It will not work. That's the number one reason, or one of the number one reasons why beginners don't really stand a chance. Number two, during these time periods, if you have stopped your brain from being a dopamine machine like I talked about in the last section, or last step I covered, you're not going to be distracted. But you're probably not going to listen to me on step one. You're going to go into this 2-hour, 3-hour period you have, the very minimum, small amount of time that you have, and you're going to be distracted. You're going to be checking Facebook, you're going to be doing these 5 or 6 different things. And what is going to happen is that 3 hours, and that 3 hours you'll get about 30 minutes of solid work done. When you are working, you need to be only working. Pick one thing you're going to work on for the day and just do that. For example, yesterday I was shooting a sales deal. From 4 a.m. to noon, I only worked on a sales deal. I didn't check my phone, was on Facebook one time. Didn't check the price of Bitcoin, didn't check all the virus stuff that's going on. That was just what I did. Most beginners and most veterans can't do that, so it takes them forever to get anything done.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, right? When I was doing the online stuff, I'd wake up in the morning, I'd have my coffee, and I would go down and I would just start working immediately, right? And I knew that it was time to stop working when I started checking social media. I was like, all right, like, I just checked fucking Facebook like 5 times in the past 10 minutes. You know, I just checked my email like 3 times, like constantly refreshing my Gmail page, like my inbox is like, all right, I need to take a break. I'm going to the beach or whatever, wherever I was. What he said about the whole dopamine thing, like, I guess you can do it from a top-down approach like that. I think if you're the type of person, and to be fair, like, I know there's lots of people who are on Instagram all the time who are very productive and make a lot of money, but it's kind of the exception that proves the rule. Most people who are on Instagram all the time are just consuming content, and their brains are like slowly smoothing out. And even now, the past couple of days with this fucking retarded virus shit, like, I'm on social media so much. I hate it. I hate myself for it. Like, I'm on Facebook, like,
And to see
commenting on people's posts, like, no, that's wrong, you're wrong, and like writing my own posts. Like, honestly, I post on Facebook like 5 times a day now. I fucking hate myself for it. But, you know, there's a silver lining to everything. And maybe after this whole thing is over, maybe I will finally be able to utilize Facebook and tap into the billions of people that use it, because it's a potentially good resource. But anyway, like he said, like, you need to, and another thing I would do when I woke up every morning, I got to start doing this again. Oh man, I really let myself go, is I would do a to-do list. I'd make a to-do list every day. I have like a spreadsheet with like 1.5 years of daily to-do lists on it that I would wake up every day and I'd write, like, even if I was writing the same stuff every day, it was like post on Instagram, record a video, do a Pygambot campaign, like write an article, like blah, 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 do all this shit, even if it was the same shit over and over. And like go to the beach was on my to-do list, call my mom, whatever. All that stuff was on my to-do list, and I wrote it every day. I just started doing that again. Whatever. We'll get to that later.
secret to moving forward quickly is getting a lot done. That's it. You can have the best tactic on planet Earth. You can go to any guru, you can buy any course. If you cannot get a lot done, you will not be successful. The end. That's it. And then finally, you need to know how to work on just one thing. And I mean one goal. Most beginners are working on 3 different businesses, they're trying 4 different things. You need to pick just one thing and work on just that one thing. You do not have enough time to split your time. You do not have enough skill to be working on 3 or 4 different things. If you're going to take a business model, only work on that business model. And so that 3 hours you have, 2 hours you have every day, make sure it's your best time, isolated time, and you get the maximum amount done. You can get more done in those 2 hours than most veteran entrepreneurs who are actually making money can get done in weeks. I work with a lot of veteran entrepreneurs, that's a fact. I can get more done in about 4 to 5 hours. I'm not even tooting my horn. There's plenty of people outproduce me. But most entrepreneurs I know, it takes them weeks to make a webinar. It takes them weeks to make a sales video. I can do that in the morning because of this. I understand this. And it's not because I'm super talented or smart, because I understand this and how my brain is going to work when it comes to doing high output work. Finally, this is, it's just up early with the last 2. It's an ultimate killer. It's not setting the correct goals. When most people start a business, or when veterans are even trying to grow their business, what they do is their goal is money. Now, I'm not going to go hit you, Andrew Yang on you and tell you not to make money. No, I really don't try to make money in my businesses anymore, because you can only do so much with money. And frankly, I live in an apartment where I only have a desk and a bed. I don't own anything. I don't need money. But you might not be like that, and that's fine. But if you set your goal as money, you will not improve because you're constantly trying to make money. See, if you're trying to be a top paid entrepreneur, it's like being a top paid athlete. The top paid athletes are the best athletes. So your goal should be to become the best athlete, the best athletes, the best skill, the highest road growth. You know what I'm saying? The ones who achieve the highest level of skill, they are the highest paid. It's not the other way around. It's not the highest paid people who achieve the highest level of skill. And so it's just like if you're trying to get good at a sport, what you need to focus on is improving at the sport. If you improve the sport every single day, you're going to get highly paid. If you improve in entrepreneurship and improve your skills every single day, you're going to get highly paid. Think about it this way. If your goal in basketball wasn't to become the best basketball player but to score points, well then you just go sit under the basket and throw out really easy point scoring baskets every single day. You want to do anything hard. You want to challenge yourself. You want to go and do drills that make you do things that are weird and that feel good and that usually end you out without you scoring points. With you falling over, with you missing that layup, with you missing the 3 points, just sit there and do easy stuff. And that's exactly what happens in entrepreneurship. If your goal is to make money, you're just going to do things to make money. But trying to make money doesn't make money. Building a good business, being good at business, understanding what you're doing, reaching mastery level does, or at least being damn good at what you do. If you become damn good at what you do, it's going to be very easy to make money. Most beginners don't try to become good at what you do. Most veterans don't.
I don't know. I don't know about that analogy. I think I know what he's trying to say. I just don't think that's a good analogy, right? Like for the highest paid athletes are the ones who win. You know what I mean? Like they're not the best technically. Like you can be the best in the world. If you don't win, you're not going to get paid a lot of money. You know what I mean? You could make that argument, right? Like, why was Michael Jordan paid the most or paid like ridiculous amounts of money? Was it because he was really good, or was it because he won, as many times as he did? I don't know how much he was actually paid, so maybe I'm full of shit. Right? Isn't that right? Am I wrong there? The other thing that he said about like working on the fundamentals, drilling and practicing and stuff like that, that's important. You should do those things. But there are, like, for example, there are a lot of, skill, like what's the problem with getting really good at something is that at the end of the day, having good skills is a commodity, right? You can outsource skill-based work to anybody, even revenue generating skills like Facebook ads or fucking copywriting or like, phone sales or something. Those are commodities. You can go and you can hire a bunch of people to do that so that you don't have to do that, right? So like how much you can be the best in the world, but you're the best in the world at something that is a commodity that has a price for it on the market already. You know what I mean? So like, I guess within that range you can move up, but I know what he's saying is like, you need to be good at business, right? You need to do like the good business things instead of just going after the money. Because I think what he's implying is that if you only go after the money, you're just going to rush things. I think that's what he means. I don't know.
Try to become good at what they do. They don't try to learn how to think. They don't try to learn how to be an entrepreneur. They try to make money, which, again, the motive behind it, okay, great, I get it. You want to pay your bills and pay for stuff. But the way you become good at something is you have to be bad at it first. And you have to do the parts of it that you don't like to do first. You have to do the parts of it that don't pay, that don't give an initial reward first, so that you become extremely competent. You do those three things. You make it to the point where you actually enjoy what you're working on, you maximize the time, and you focus on actually getting better at it instead of making money at first. And you become good at it, you're going to become really good at it. You're going to get really good at what you do, and you're going to make money from it eventually. Usually a lot faster than most people would if they just are focusing on the skill set. So, that's my point. Am I saying don't listen to gurus? Am I saying their tactics are bullshit? No, I'm not at all. Am I saying don't go buy courses? Don't go look at courses? No, not at all. Most of the things that you see people talking about on YouTube, and most of the top level gurus, for the most part, are right, tactics-wise. But when it comes to actually getting person results, 99% of them are ass backwards. They're completely ass backwards. And it's okay because they haven't thought about this. But the way you get a person results, the way you change a person's life, is you must change the person. You have to change the person. Because most people, as average people, they are not compatible with becoming successful people. They will never be successful. You can literally go into their Facebook account and buy ads for them. You can build their business for them. They will not be able to be successful because of mostly those three things that I talked about. And so before you go backwards, before you go decide who you're going to follow or which way you're going to make money or how you're going to grow your business, get this shit in order. Get this shit in order or it won't work. That's it. If you want to see how to get this shit in order, I have a $2,000 course. I'm just fucking with you. It's on my channel for free. Okay? If you don't have a successful business right now, you can't buy my software. That's cool. And you can't get YouTube consulting from me. That's cool too. Your views help spread my brand to people that can. That's what I'm doing here. And that's fine. I'm appreciative of that. So I'm just going to show you how to do this stuff for free. Check out my last few videos on the channel. I'll leave links to them at the end of this video to show you how to fix your dopamine, how to remove things in your life, how to maximize your...
All right. I like this guy. One of the few internet marketing guys who I like, I guess. Well, famous internet marketing guys, I guess. Whatever. What was he saying? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I know what I was going to say. So I recently, right, like I have now, at this stage in my development, I have finally begun to believe that the true path to change, and this is like coming full circle from what I originally believed, the fastest path to change in yourself is by paid coaching, right? That's the fastest path, right? And the reason for that is because most people are awful self-starters. They have no discipline. Maybe for these reasons that he said, maybe for other reasons, I don't really know, but they're terrible at starting on their own. Everyone kind of is a self-starter in certain areas where they are, I guess, good at something, almost coincidentally, almost on accident. But replicating that level of success in other areas is not a given, right? So like in my own example, right, I mentioned earlier how I noticed that there's a lot of benefits from fitness. You learn a lot of lessons about other things in life by learning lessons through fitness. And you could make the argument about other things as well, but I don't know about other things. However, I'm having trouble like applying those learnings, even though conceptually I understand, like the analogy that I made earlier about like, well, some people are fit because they spend an hour a day on the gym. Did you spend an hour a day on your online business? No, that's why you're not successful. Like, like conceptually, I know that. Intellectually, I know that. But the issue is that like the application is just, even though I've made money in the past, like why isn't it happening now? Like what's my block? You know what I mean? So anyway, I believe now that the path to unblocking that block, or to succeeding, if you really want to succeed, is by paying a coach to tell you to do the things that you already know you should be doing and hold you accountable to do them, right? Like, I know I have all of the knowledge already to start a $10,000 a month consulting business. I have that knowledge already, you know? And what I don't know, I can find online for free, right? I know how to do that. But if I know that if I pay somebody, a coach, to tell me how to do it and to hold me accountable to actually taking the steps, I'm going to do it. There's a much higher, like obviously nothing's guaranteed, but there's a much higher chance that I'll actually do it. Similarly to how somebody who's out of shape and you have all the information online, go download a program, go download a diet, like go watch a video on how to do this, how to do that. If you don't pay somebody to do it, you have less of a chance of actually doing it, right? Like if it happens, it's almost accidental, and the like rates of people who aren't successful like will clearly show that. Anyway, Alex Becker, I like this video. I like him. That's very good. I don't know who he is. This dude is woke AF. Anyway, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Are you interested in this kind of thing? Let me know. Leave me a comment. If you have other recommendations for videos or YouTubers, let me know. Peace.